A Manifesto for Regenerative Leadership, Walking Myself Home by Alejandra Drumgold. In a world yearning for a deeper form of leadership, one that roots itself in love, regeneration, and soul alignment, I offer this personal manifesto. This is not a step-by-step manual nor a final truth. It is an intimate chronicle of the spiral I'm walking, returning to myself, to earth, to what is sacred and alive. This is the story of how I am becoming. Through 3 regenerative insights, I share what is emerging for me as a woman, a leader, a mystic, and a custodian of transformation. First, prepare the soil to walk as love. Second, crack open to let yourself shine. And third, integrate and uplevel both feminine and masculine energies. First, how to prepare the soil to walk as love? I find myself walking old paths, but with new eyes. What is emerging is not a new job or project or title, but a completely new way of being. This shift coincides with a deep rite of passage, the beginning of menopause. My body is not just aging, it is maturing into a vessel of power. My womb, once so devoted to birthing others' needs, children, beloveds, and projects, is now pulsing with an energy devoted to me. This hormonal, spiritual, and emotional threshold is not a decline, but an opening, a portal into a wild, ancient, and liberated love. For the first time, I'm letting my entire body become a temple of pleasure, fire, and creative intelligence. One day at a time, I'm freeing myself from old beliefs, generational burdens, and collective mandates. I am truly healing from the inside out. My scars, once sources of shame, are now gold-laced cracks filled with beauty, poetry, and presence. Like the Japanese art of kintsugi, I honor my brokenness and let it shine. And I also feel a cosmic alignment stirring. As an evolutionary astrologer, I sense this is not just personal. We are entering a new epoch. The age of Aquarius, which astrologically began in November 2024, is opening a 2,100 years cycle of collective awakening. My intuition pulses with dreams of a new era, of sweetness, of community, of soul purpose. All the pieces of my life now make sense. The epic stories, the pain, the magic, the triumphs, they were never random. They are my soul's curriculum. From this fertile soil, new regenerative ways are emerging in me. First, a softening into my sacred feminine. Second, a deeper surrender into unconditional love. Third, allowing vulnerability as strength. Fourth, singing and writing with liberation. Fifth, letting go of external validation. And finally, embracing my role as a bridge, activist, gardener, and custodian of the earth, which is a beautiful program that I have created. The second part of this manifesto is about cracking open to let yourself shine. This path is not about bypassing the dark. It is about integrating it. Recently, during a deep retreat, I met the parts of myself I had long hidden, my inner victim, my tyrant, my perfectionist, my fearful child. These masks, the I can do it all alone mask, the look at me performer, the nothing shakes me spiritual achiever, were all survival tools. They helped me navigate the corporate world, the financial world, even the environmental policy world. But they were no longer serving me. On the morning of the earthquake that shook Colombia, I was in the middle of a ritual of emotional catharsis. It was then that I finally let go. I cried, screamed, and laughed, and something cracked open inside me. Underneath all the masks, I found a vibrant and imperfect self-love. one full of joy, intuition, magic, creativity, and spiritual fire. Now I welcome all of it. I see that my light and my shadow are not separate. As my mentor Lenka Lutonska says, they are the same energy on a spectrum. The more I accept my darkness, the more I can embody my light. This is the heart of regenerative leadership, becoming an internal alchemist, tending to the garden of our soul, honoring our messy, mystical, scarred beauty, leading from wholeness. And third, this is how to integrate and up-level both feminine and masculine energies. For almost a decade, I focused on healing the sacred feminine. Through Academia Musas, we created a global garden for women to remember their worth, their wombs, and their wildness. Over 60 women scaled their soul-led companies. Thousands found community in over 33 countries. But something new began to call me, a whisper to welcome the healed, high vibrational masculine in myself and in others. Out of this call, I birthed a new program, Custodios of the Earth. It is a space for all leaders, women and men, who want to build projects from soul coherence and planetary love. You can meet our mentors and visionaries on our website. In this process, I also began integrating my own inner masculine, the protector, the sacred provider, the lover. In this flow, I started softening my armor. I allowed myself to trust again, to receive, to be held. This work has profoundly changed my relationships with men, especially with my son and my brother, and opened me to entirely new, nourishing relationships rooted in respect, mutuality, and presence. I am no longer a lone warrior in the desert. I am becoming a co-creator of sacred union. And so I continue walking, not from mastery, but from emergence, not from answers, but from a willingness to ask deeper questions. I am learning new symbols, remembering ancient truths, singing new songs. And if any part of this journey resonates with yours, I would love to walk alongside you with reverence, joy, and regeneration. Alejandra.